holiday like Valentine's Day, Easter, a one-day holiday, St. Patty's Day, it should be one day, but you have kids, it turns into like a 2-week long event. So, Easter, you have got Easter egg hunts at school, you have Easter egg hunts at friends' house, you have little baggies that you have to make for your friends at school, you have things at church. I had to work Easter, and then at night we went to Mom and Dad's. I had to make a cake for that. You gotta dye the eggs with Nana, you gotta dye the eggs with Aunt Maggie. So Easter becomes like this big long thing. Should take like 1 or 2 days, and it's end up being like 3 weeks long. So we had a good time, and we dyed natural dyes. We dyed regularly, like with the store-bought stuff. We went to the neighbor's house and did a Easter egg hunt at my mom's neighbor's house. That was fun. And it was just a long week and a half, but it was a good time. So check out what we did.
All right, so we are making some natural dyes for Easter eggs. So what I'm doing right now is chopping up some red cabbage, and this is going to make, or I'm sorry, purple cabbage, and this is going to make a blue-gray Easter dye. So you just roughly chop it. Certain of the dyes are good with cold dye, and some are good with a hot dye. The cold dye is what we're making today, so we're going to make it and let it sit for the next 2 or 3 days. Just it'll get to room temperature. It'll be ready pretty quickly, but this way we'll have some time, and we won't be spending all of our time prepping on Friday when it's Easter egg dyeing time, because you know kids don't have the longest attention span. So we're just rough chopping some red or purple cabbage, adding it to 4 cups of water, and then we're going to put 2 tablespoons of white vinegar in it as well. All right, and then when you come over to the stove, we're just going to bring this up to a boil and let it boil for about 15 minutes to get the vegetable matter to really have a good pigment. And over here we have some yellow onion, and that's going to make our orange color. And we have some turmeric in this pot, and that's going to be a yellow. And then this pot will soon have some beets, which will be a red color. And those will be our 4 hot dyes that we're making today. So all of these, we are bringing them to a boil, and you can see they're already starting to turn. Like this one's pretty. And over here, if you look over here, it's beautiful blue purple. And the onion skins, which we thought would take forever, are actually, oh yeah, it's awesome orange.
So we have parsley. Not really turning the wintergreen so much. A little bit with the spinach. Which one's this one?
Grape juice.
So this is grape juice.
Just put them in last, so.
Yeah, so it hasn't started yet. What we did with these little stockings, oh, it's probably all steamed up. What we did with these stockings is you put, how come this one's floating, Megan?
Huh?
I don't know, it's floating. So, we put a leaf on top of the egg and then put the stocking over it. The stocking holds the leaf in place, so when you dye it, where that leaf was, that gets dyed, but then the rest of where the leaf was, it doesn't get dyed. Oh, I think I did that backwards. And then what's this one, Meg?
Beets.
And then this one's beets, and that looks like it's working pretty well. It's already dyed the stocking, so that's a good sign. So these one with the grape juice came out really funky. I think that's really cool. Like that pattern. Kind of like a zombie egg. And then I can't wait to see what the leaf part looks like. So that is fun.
Okay, so these are the cold dyes that we made on Tuesday, and they were hot, so they've just been sitting on the counter. Now they're up to room temperature. We added 2 tablespoons of just white vinegar to each of the containers, and that helps the color stay on. Because these are not store-bought dyes, they do take a long time. So we're put them in the wide mouth mason jars. We can put the eggs in, let them sit there for about a half hour or so, and come back and we'll have dyed eggs. The kids did an awesome job with the crayons, and now we'll add the color. All right, Owen, you wanted the purple red, right?
Okay, so this is beautiful purple. Came out with the blueberry. Really nice coloring. Yeah, that's yours, Jackie. And then this one's a little bit lighter, but it's still a really nice kind of rock purple. What one's that, Jackie?
You want me to put this in the purple or the yellow?
This is my blueberry.
So I made 2 double chocolate cakes. We're having a friend's birthday party, so we're gonna decorate those today. I ran out of eggs. That's why these like extremely white shells are in here. And you're like, Jenny, you've got chickens. How on earth did you run out of eggs? Well, I gave all of my eggs to Megan for Easter. Careful, puppy. Careful, puppy. Ah! Gonna burn a puppy. So right now I have 2 cakes cooking. And then that was just the extra. But they are cooking because we're going to make some Easter bunny cake out of it for Easter. So you just take your 1 circular pan, put that down for the head part. For the second circular pan, sorry I didn't take a video while I was doing it, but what you do for the ear is just take a sliver out here, pick it up. This is the ear. It's a little falling apart, but once I put the icing in there, we'll be good. Another little shape right here, other ear, and then in between, you can cut out a triangle. This one's looking a little rough, but you pretty much just cut out a triangle, and that will be his bow tie. Okay, I'm just gonna icing this all, the whole bunny this white. I have a green icing for the bow tie, and then I'll go back out and I'll show you how I decorate it. So I made Rice Krispie treats, but I had tons of Rice Krispie treats that I had bought and couponed. And the thing with extreme couponing is you buy it when it's out of season or it just ended. So like the end of October, you can get everything pumpkin spice flavored imaginable for like nothing because it's on sale and you have coupons. So I had a ton of red, white, and blue from last 4th of July or Labor Day or something. They were selling Rice Krispie treats that were red, white, and blue. So I bought a ton of them. So when I decided to do these carrot-shaped orange Rice Krispie treats, I was like, oh, I have tons of Rice Krispies, and I didn't think about it. But then when I dyed it, it really didn't hide the blue. It kind of hid the red, but the blue is really noticeable. So they're going to be carrots with blue spots. Whatever, we're going to do what we can. Because we already have the rabbit cake, so we'll just have to deal with it. So once I made the Rice Krispie treats, they're super easy. You just put butter and marshmallows in a pot together. You just stir it for about 3 minutes till it's smooth. I added a little bit of coconut because in the Food Network magazine it had coconut, and then I thought, hey, let's try it. And then you just throw Rice Krispie, 4 cups of Rice Krispie treats in there. And easy, it's on the Rice Krispie treat box. It's in the Food Network magazine. You can find the Rice Krispie treats are the easiest things in the world. So, but just make sure they're not red, white, and blue.